Hey people, how you doing? Welcome back. My name is Art and this is the channel. Hope you guys had a very good week. I sure did. I was on vacation. And by the time you're seeing this, I'll be getting ready to go back to work. Of course, I'm off on Christmas Day. That's the only day I'm off this week. Yep, Christmas Day. And it's going to be a doozy. But anyway, right now, last night, I was hanging out with my friend. It was like we both didn't realize it was 9 degrees. And we was like sitting out there like, oh my goodness. So during this week, I didn't do anything. I had some things planned, but never accomplished anything. One of my goals was reading 60 comic books, because they're technically about 3 months worth of comic books, and I try to read them all in 1 week. Read 53. Now you might think, well, if you just read, why is only 53? These are the books I have left from that 60. You should have. It's one of those kind of situations where you wake up, you said, let me do this, let me do that, and what happened is, there I am, right on this. I was like, ah. The only thing I really managed to accomplish this week was getting the title for my car. So now I truly own my car. The car was paid off for the last 2 months, but I finally got a chance to get the title, and now I actually own my car. Last time I talked to you, this was just finished, and we were talking about painting this part. Well, we're going to paint this part anyway, but then again, I said, well, I was thinking about putting shelving up along this wall so I could hang up stuff. Yeah, it's kind of tossy-turvy, but I do have to paint this. Or do I? Think it. But anyway, it was good just to sit around the house and do nothing, because a lot of the stuff was already done beforehand, and that was good. And now I'm in the process of putting my room back together, so to speak, until next year, sometime next year, where I'm going to try to replace my carpet, put in tiling. But adult things. Not that kind of adult things, but adult things nonetheless. So I do got to read this 7 books, and I thought about it yesterday. I said maybe I could squeeze this in yesterday, and I was just like, no. Watched a couple movies. Watch some Chuck Norris movies, Missing in Action 1, 2, and 3, which I haven't seen since I was a kid. Very good movies. Also watched Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood from the fun thing is that was made in that movie came out the year I was born. And right now I'm just in a mood to try to watch older action movies from the 70s to the 80s. I'm in that kind of a mood. I got some videos coming up besides this one, and that probably take me until close to New Year. So hey, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Really, I don't, but it is what it is. I want to do something fun and festive, maybe. But anyway, well, let's show you what I got this week. Sentinels number 3. It's funny when you see a comic book that you think is going to be really cool, and it's kind of like, I kind of want to see the story, but anyway, another one is Psylocke number 2. Deadpool number 9, in which I think in the next, either within the next 3 issues, Deadpool will be returning, especially since he had that hot hit film. Now this is a trick. Now this one right here is a interesting choice. Action Comics 1080. The reason why, because I just finished a all-in special Superwoman, which Lois Lane is Superwoman. She got powers like Superman, and it was the origin story how she got it. So I am technically invested in Superman at the moment. By the way, I also saw that trailer. Some things that was kind of weird about that trailer, but it gave me Christopher Reeve vibes. And I was thinking about watching Superman 77, Christopher Reeve, but I kind of don't want to do it because it hits me in the feels. You know what I'm saying? Also, the Christopher Reeve story, I wanted to watch that, but it kind of hits you in the feels kind of thing, if you understand. Got Absolute Batman number 3, Teenage Mutant Turtles number 5. Read the first 4 issues of this, and I'm starting to like Turtles again. Now, mind you, when I first started reading Turtles, it was in the 80s, before the cartoon, and it was violent and bloody. There was some killing. Then after the cartoon came out, still was kind of violent and a lot of action packed. Then it kind of morphed. Then it split into 2. One is the Archie version, which is based on the cartoon, and the real version, which kind of toned its violence down. Okay. Got Nightwing 121. And G.I. Joe number 2. G.I. Joe number 1 is that 7 stack of 7. I did buy some figures this week. First figure is Nemesis Immortal. If you watch the G.I. Joe cartoon, the movie, it came out in 1986 or 87. He was called Nemesis Enforcer. He fought Sergeant Slaughter. And one of the funny things that one of the this famous YouTuber asked Sergeant Slaughter, said, "Hey, how was your fight with Nemesis Enforcer?" And he had no idea what it was until after he remembered he was in G.I. Joe. But when this came out, it was a Hasbro Pulse only. That means you only could get it from Hasbro, nowhere else. It sold out within an hour, like everything, like a lot of good stuff there sells out within an hour. Certain stores popped up in certain stores, and eBay, people wanted $150 to up to $200 for this bad boy. And I said, I really want this, but I don't want it for that price. In one of my groups, right before my vacation, said, "Hey, this is back up." I immediately jumped on, found it, secured my copy. Nice. It's like 20 degrees outside today, but better than the teens that was yesterday. Ooh, brutal. Next, we got Deadpool from the Deadpool Wolverine movie. There's only 2 figures from this wave that I really wanted, was this one and the Wolverine. Couldn't find the Wolverine yet, but I finally got the Deadpool. Had to pay a little bit extra for it, but hey, support your local comic book. Some of my stuff I buy from my local comic book stores, and there's a couple toy stores that's local, kind of. Yeah, one's local, one's like 10-minute drive from my house. The other one's a little bit of far of a drive, but mom and pop, I call it mom and pop store. So I supported my local mom and pop store by getting this there. From a comic book store, if you ever remember Street Fighter, for the video game, Street Fighter 2, picked up Guile, he was one of my favorite characters back in the day. So I got that figure. And another figure that came out was Cammy. DJ came out, but I don't like DJ, so I only get the stuff I like. And so that's kind of cool. So I got these two. Can't wait for the next stuff to come in. Last but not least, oh my gosh. Sorry. It's funny. I was totally fine until every time I start to film, that's when all the sniffling and the coughing always comes up. Don't understand it, but it is what it is. Now, this year, Transformers turned 40 years old. Now, it's kind of funny because that means I was like early teenagers when it came out, and I don't remember being an early teenager, but hey, it is what it is, right? All right. Something also in the 80s came out. There was a TV show by this famous character named David Hasselhoff, Knight Rider. Also a good one. Now, why did I mention... Now, Transformers and Knight Rider? Why did I mention that? If you know. Knight Rider, Transformers collaboration. All about Agent Knight. This is Kit as a Transformer. Even with the old school card backing in the back, which is so nice, and the file card. Too bad it doesn't have that little red 3D thing so you can see it, but this is pretty freaking awesome. And that's it for this week. So the next couple days is Christmas. 3 days it will be Christmas. And I hope that you are spending time with your family. I kind of am. Sort of. And, hey. Yes, there will be something going on, but oh well. With that being said, I hope you have a great day. Have a great Christmas. If you celebrate, have a great Christmas. I don't personally celebrate Christmas because to me it's a normal day. But people around me celebrate it, so if you do, good for you. Have fun for the holidays. Eat some good food. Drink some eggnog, which I've got to remind myself to buy because I always only drink eggnog between only this time only. I got to get some eggnog. Just eggnog or just eggnog. And hopefully, I'm sorry. The next 2 videos that's coming out this week, hope you watch it, hope you enjoy it. One of them, if you are a sci-fi fan, it's a good synopsis. And other than that, happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah, buddy. And have a great day.